The wood products industry in Maine is a bit of a hidden gem.
People think of forest products, they think of skidders, they think of mills.
We are creating something out of the forests of Maine that is literally hitting it out of the park.
We manufacture the world's finest oars and paddles out of Maine wood.
For hundreds of years, thousands and tens of thousands of workers did this, create beautiful, valuable products.
We're not looking to be the biggest bat company out there, but we are set up to be the best quality bat company out there.
Dovetail Bats is swinging for the fences in the heart of Maine.
We began crafting dovetail bats in Shirley, Maine in 2007. We produce about 30,000 bats a year, and that's quite a bit to come out of this factory. We have the capacity to do about 48,000, and as the demand comes in from players, we'll be able to reach that.
Dovetail's made its way into every major and minor league team.
There's a very strong science to producing dovetail bats. The reason Maine wood is so solid and it's the best product for a baseball bat, we have a very short growing season. The winters are very harsh, very cold. Growth rings are very tight and dense. It creates a very hard, strong, dense wood, which makes it optimal for baseball bats. Pete Alonso, 2019 National League Rookie of the Year, Home Run Derby winner 2 years in a row, swings the dovetail bat.
At Renaissance Timber in Cumberland, they're swinging axes for all they do.
Hand hewing is taking a round log and turning it into a square beam using only an axe. Everything I do with an axe. It's the only piece of equipment I need. And the axes I use, some of them are vintage, 150 years old, 200 years old. They were used for generations and they're still being used today as working axes. The beams that I'm creating are legacy items. So they're mantles for fireplaces. They're the exposed interior structure of a home. I believe I'm the only person doing hand hewing commercially in the country. But honestly, I would love to see hundreds of people get into this industry.
Old Town may be the canoe city, but for paddles and oars, you come to Shaw and Tenney in nearby Orono.
Shaw and Tenney has been manufacturing our products the same way since 1858. All of our craftsmen have to have incredible eye-hand coordination to make our products. It takes oftentimes up to a year for one of our craftspeople to be able to learn our trade and be proficient at it. One of the things that allows us to do what we do as well as we do is the quality of the workforce in Maine. The work ethic of the people here is beyond any I've ever seen any place I've ever run a business. The most important thing to me is all of our employees like coming to work. We love what we do, and there's no place we'd rather do it than right here in the forest of Maine.
Maine's forests provide an unparalleled quality of wood for all of these businesses.
Maine lumber has been notoriously and historically very strong.
Maine wood is more dense and therefore it's more versatile.
Our wood has to be perfectly clear with no defects and no knots. Sourcing most of our wood in the state of Maine allows us to do that.
And these businesses respect the forest.
One of the things we're most proud of is we're 100% sustainable. All of our wood products are utilized.
For every baseball bat, we create about 6 to 7 pounds of sawdust. Instead of throwing the sawdust away, we bought a biobrick machine and we're compressing our sawdust and turning it into fuel. At this point, we're 98 to 100% waste-free.
When people hear that I'm a maker from Maine, they assume excellence. They assume that somebody who lives in Maine and works with wood is going to be at the top of their profession.
There's opportunities here to start a business, to join an existing woodworking business. If you like working with your hands, if you like the woods, this is a great place to be.
Focused on Maine's forest products industry. For Maine. Learn more now at formaine.org.